What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Today I am going to show you guys how to make a nice gourmet salmon meal. I'm going to show you how to pan sear a salmon. We're going to do sauteed spinach with potato with a nice sauce. Yes, it's still gonna be under 30 minutes because like I said, like I promised, all my dishes are under 30 minutes, you know, and I keep my promises, okay? All right, so please guys, before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments down at the bottom. You know, if you have any meal ideas that you want to give me, that is fine. I am open because sometimes I run out of ideas. So if there's a special dish that you desire, please do not hesitate to tell me. All right, so let's get started. So what we have some potatoes, and this is a yellow Yukon potatoes. I love to use this potato. I mean, the flavor is really good. It can be nice and creamy, not taking away from the other potatoes, but there's something about the yellow Yukon that is just really nice. Okay, then we have, this is 2 sticks of butter, and it is unsalted butter. We have pieces of shrimp, and I'll let you know later on why I cut them into small pieces. I think I got about 4 large shrimp right here. We got our spinach. I know it's a lot, but you know how it is with spinach. By the time you cook it, it's quarter way down. We have onion, large diced tomato. This is another small diced onions, and I'll let you know later why I have 2 onions. Minced garlic. We have some sour cream. This is some more butter. This is actually for the butter sauce. Then we have the whole garlic. Some sprigs of thyme. I got my organic whole milk. White wine vinegar. My olive oil, seasoning salt, cayenne pepper, black pepper, and don't forget the man of the hour, salmon. I got a fillet of salmon. Now this salmon is skin on, just because I prefer my salmon skin on. If you do not like skin on, it is fine. You can have it with the skin off. I just like to sear my salmon with the skin so it have that nice crunch. That's a good flavor for me. Now here's something with the salmon. When you buy a fillet of salmon, don't ever rely on the seller to get rid of all the bones. Even if they said it's boneless, you still want to check for yourself. What you want to do is, however you see the stripes form, you want to run against it just down this way, and then you will feel all the bones that's in it. And then what you want to do is, I'm just using one hand. Normally it would be 2. Or even if you have a knife or a scissor, it's easier, probably easier to do. But you just want to take the bones out, because this can be very dangerous. And sometimes it's hard to see with the naked eyes. So just go ahead and just feel it. Like I said, the stripes are one way. You just run your hand down the opposite way, and you'll feel all of the bones. And then you just go ahead, feel, take them out as you go, and it's normally just in one line. Go ahead, pull them out. Feel another one, pull it out, feel another one. This salmon is a bit soft. This is not really my best piece of salmon, but hey, it's what I got, so go ahead and use it. It's still fresh. If it was stale now, then that would be different, but it's still fresh. It's just soft. If I had smelled it, definitely would not have used it, but it still smells fresh. Okay, you wanna just make sure all the bones are out. See, so it's all good now. Everything is good. All right. See? These are all the bones that I got out. It wouldn't be so good eating these. Alright. Now this salmon is good enough for 2 people. It's 2 of us, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it horizontally. Just cut it this way. And cut my salmon in half. I mean, if you think you can manage this whole salmon, then hey, have at it. Just cut it just like this. Okay, so I have some water that's been boiling. And what I'm gonna do is add my potato to it. Oh, you also want to turn on your oven for 350. Preheat it for your salmon. And the first thing you want to do, because we're gonna have to multitask, the first thing you want to do when you're making like a dish where you know you have your starch and your side and your veggies and stuff, you want to go with the one that's going to take the longest to cook. Okay, and in this case the potato is going to take the longest, because what you don't want to do is start cooking something like maybe the salmon or the fish, and then that's done. Now you're going to have to sit and wait for the potatoes to cook. It's going to take longer, and then you know the other food is going to get cold. So always start with the stuff that takes the longest to cook. Always start with that first. Okay. Alright, so I'm coming back to my salmon and I'm going to season it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of oil to it. And I'm doing this because I want the seasoning to stick on it. I'm going to go ahead and add my seasoning salt. Bear with me, y'all. I'm using one hand today. My camera woman is sleeping. And trust me, if I wake her up right now, she ain't gonna have no use. Not for the next 20 minutes. So I just gotta do it by myself. As you can see, I scored the salmon. Just put a little bit of slice in it, just to stop it from curling up when I put it in the hot oil. Okay. So one of the things that is very important to know, whenever you're cooking fish with the skin on, especially fillet, you want to make sure that the pan is really hot. Because if it is not, you're going to find that the skin is going to stick to the bottom of the pan. So make sure you got you a good non-stick pan, and make sure that before you put the fish in it, the oil is really hot. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the oil is smoking hot right now. Yes. See, the oil is smoking hot. Now I'm going to add my salmon skin down first. Get that nice crisp. Okay. Also check out my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Avia John's Kitchen. Okay, so I think my salmon is crispy enough. Look at that. Look at that crispy skin. See, that's what you want. Nice and crispy. That's why I like my skin on salmon. I like that crunch. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now that we got the salmon that's on the other side, this is what I'm gonna do. You wanna kinda infuse the oil. So I'm gonna get my garlic. I'm gonna add that to it. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the thyme. Okay. I'm gonna come with just a little bit of lemon juice. Just a little bit. Don't worry about the seed. I mean, you can see them so you can always take them out. Then what I'm gonna do is add a few pieces of butter right there in the oil. Look at that. Look at that salmon. Okay. Look at that. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Kude. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Big fat fish. You know this salmon pot. Why may I tell you? If the cooking no work out, I guess. Okay, so then, now that you have this nice flavorful infused oil, you just want to take it, tilt the pot, and you want to baste your salmon. Baste your salmon. Ooh, baste your salmon with the oil. Now I like my salmon medium well. I do not like it well cooked. I'm sure a lot of people do want their salmon well cooked, so you put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna put mine in for about 10. Because like I said, I don't want to overcook it. Okay? Nice and based. Now I'm gonna pop it in the oven. While that's cooking, we're gonna do something else, because remember we're saying we're trying to multitask. The date is coming over. They didn't give you enough time to cook. You want to do it with 30 minutes or under. You got to figure something out. You got to multitask. We have no time to waste. We got the potatoes cooking. We got the salmon in the oven. Now we're gonna go to the next thing. I got my pot right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauteed spinach. Now that the pot is hot, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. There we go. My onions. Toss that off. Telling you. By the way, if you're planning on having this, if you're in the Atlanta area, If you're in the Atlanta area and you're planning on doing something like this, maybe have a romantic dinner, and you want to try to make it for yourself and you need somebody to sing, you know, I can do it. You can book me, you know, my Instagram, and I'll do a singing session. And you know, maybe they used to tell me when I was younger that I sounded just like Whitney Houston, and I believe them. With a dash, with maybe a teaspoon of Mariah Carey and a cup of Beyonce, so I'd be like, baby, whoa, 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 baby, you are mine, number one. You heard that? Going up into the falsetto, what I do is and then I can drop it down to the bass. Whoa, whoa, you are mine. Then I bring it up a little bit, maybe into the alto. Number. I need a little bit of water. Number one. Then you want to take it up. Let me do a song that y'all are familiar with. One of the reasons why you guys should always subscribe to my channel and tune in, because you're in the kitchen, you're making your food, you're watching my channel, you're making your food, and we're singing too, so you're making it fun. You're listening to this golden voice and you're also cooking. Okay? Alright, so what I did was I sweat my tomatoes and my onions. Now I'm just adding the spinach. Saute it off. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water, just so it can steam. And like I said, I want my salmon to be nice and medium. Ooh, so I think this is perfect, guys. Perfecto. Like I said, if you want it, like I said, if you want it well done, you can leave it in there a little bit longer. Okay, but where was I? Yeah. So it's a one-stop shop for me. It's a one-stop shop for you guys. The reasons that we're here. You see how I just went down and went straight up into that note like an aeroplane? The reasons I feel into one. The reasons I feel into one. This guys, I'm telling you, if you want to book me, you can book me. Okay? I'm tired of just hiding this talent and just doing cooking. I mean, cooking is a good talent too, but hey, you got your talent to use it. You See what I tell you about the spinach shrinking? Honey, I put a whole bag of spinach and it shrank down to what? About a cup? Okay. So, I'm going to add my pepper. And my seasoning salt. Seasoned salt. Back in Jamaica we say seasoning salt, okay? But somebody told me, well, it's not seasoning salt, it's seasoned salt. It's salt that's been seasoned. I said, okay, fine. But when I go to Jamaica, I'm still gonna ask for my seasoning salt. Serve! Serve! Can I get a bag of seasoning salt? Okay. They don't know what I'm talking about. But okay. Guys, please, like I said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm telling you, whoever you're gonna make this for, they're gonna be really impressed. Really, really impressed. Taste it, make sure it's good. It's good. I don't think I need to cook it anymore. Okay. Y'all working with me here? We got the potatoes. I'm sure the potatoes are almost done. We got the salmon that is done. We got the spinach. That's done. Now we're gonna go ahead and make the sauce. Let me put this up a little so y'all can see it better. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce real quick. And then mash the potatoes and we're done. I'm telling you, it's a nice, easy meal. Okay, so if you guys were tuning in yesterday, which I hope you were, I had made the seafood boil and I did garlic, lemon, Cajun butter sauce. This sauce is going to be very similar to what I did. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Right? Then I'm going to add my onions, or you can add shallots if you have it. I don't have any shallots, so I'm using onions. Add your garlic. You know what, I forgot to cook the shrimp. I wanted to cook the shrimp a little bit. Look at that. You want it to sweat? Okay. I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put my garlic and onions to the side just for a minute. I'm gonna take it out the pot, put it to the side. Really what I was supposed to do was saute the shrimp, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna take this out, put it to the side. I took the garlic and the onions out and put it to the side. That is okay if you have some left. It's gonna be fine. You can still cook what you're cooking in it. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Then I'm gonna come with my shrimp pieces. I'm gonna saute that off a little bit. Saute it off real good. Man, I love my wooden spoon. I know everybody got a tool in their kitchen or a pot or something that they just absolutely love. For me, it's the wooden spoon. Okay, so my shrimp is half cooked. I'm just going to take this out. Garlic and my... Like I said, I forgot to saute the shrimp first. So when you're doing it, You might want to saute the shrimp first. Okay, so now I have the garlic and the garlic and the onion that's already sweat. What I'm gonna do is just deglaze it. What I'm gonna do now is deglaze it with the white wine vinegar. Just like that. Not too much. Okay. Or you can use white wine. I don't have any. I drank all of it. So I'm left with white wine vinegar. Don't judge me. Okay. Alright. And I did the same thing like I did yesterday with my butter. It's cut. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my stove on low. Want about that consistency. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Then make sure your hands are clean. What I'm gonna do next is add my butter. I'm adding my butter and I'm whisking it simultaneously because I'm trying to make an emulsification. I'm emulsifying the butter so it can be nice and creamy instead of just melted and watery. So while I'm whisking, I'm dropping in my butter piece by piece, and do not let your water boil. If the pot is too hot, you can just remove it off the stove. You can just remove it off the stove and continue to do the same thing. Continue to keep adding your butter and whisking. I'm telling you, they're gonna love this. Okay? Adding your butter, whisking. Okay. I'm also gonna add a little bit of dill. Dill and seafood goes really well. I'm just gonna add a little bit of dill. I know I didn't say that when I was showing the ingredients. Sorry, it just came to mind. Okay. See that nice creamy sauce? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my shrimp to the sauce. I'm gonna mix it. Get a little bit of heat. It's still got a little bit of heat in it. That sauce is nice and creamy. One of the things you can also add to this, if it's broken, which means if it gets watery, you can add some heavy cream to it, and it will bring it back to life. Okay, see that? Just a little bit of seasoning because remember it's unsalted butter, so you want to season it up. Just add a little bit of seasoning to it. Yep, fork is going right through. So I'm going to go ahead and drain this. Drain it. You want to leave a little, maybe a cup of water in it, the starch water, just so you can have your potatoes moist, your mashed potato. Because I'm gonna add about a half cup of milk. add my sour cream. I'm gonna add my butter. Add my salt. Pot. I'm gonna mash. Mash it nice, smooth. Turn off the heat. Nice and smooth. Okay. Use your whisk. Do the rest of it. Whew. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. All right, we're done. That's it. Okay guys, and now we're ready to plate up. Get your potato, put it at the bottom, and you can get creative with your plating. You know, you don't necessarily have to do it the way I do. You know, I'm just, this is a, oh, that's a lot. Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to do it the way I do it. Okay, then you want to come with your spinach. Now, one thing, when you're plating spinach or any veggies that springs a lot of water, what I do is I put it in some paper towel just so it can absorb the water, so it won't be runny on the plate. I'm just gonna put my spinach right here, right on the side. Make sure you see those red tomatoes. Make your plate nice and colorful. And I'm gonna take my spatula. Make sure that's in the middle. Take my spatula. I wish I had a better looking salmon than this. This is not the best looking, but hey, this is what we're gonna use. Take your spatula, okay, and put your salmon right there. Then you're gonna get your nice shrimp sauce that you made, shrimp butter sauce, and you're just gonna put it over your salmon. There you have it. Nice salmon, seared salmon. You got your whipped potato. You got your sauteed spinach. You got your shrimp. Lovely meal. Okay. And if you want to use another type of veggies, I love spinach. Spinach is one of my favorite veggies. But if you personally want another type of veggie, that's fine. It's up to you. Me say it done. It done. It done. It done. It a go nice. It a go nice tonight. It done. Go there, Gertrude. Y'all, I have to introduce y'all to Gertrude. Gertrude is my dancer. She's the one that kind of vibes up the place, add the vibe to the place, vibe to the kitchen, you know. It done. All right, Gertrude. All right, everyone, that was my gourmet salmon meal. You know, it's fun, it's easy to try, it's under 30 minutes. Like I said, you just gotta do some multitasking, but it's not complicated. Okay, I sure hope that you enjoyed my video today, and I hope everyone have a wonderful, great day. Before I leave, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Please leave a comment if you like my videos, if you have new ideas that you want me to do, whatever it is. Leave your comment, I sure will respond. Everybody have a wonderful, great day. Thank you. Bye.